Programming your subconscious mind involves more than just focusing on positive thoughts and expressions. Programming your food is also another very powerful tool for consistently feeding your subconscious with what it needs to create what you want. See, food programming goes beyond focusing on what you eat and expands into how you can literally program the food that you eat with positive expressions and intentions. You see, salt, water, and other food structures are all programmable. This is accomplished by using the energy of your hands coupled with the power of your mind and your heart to get your food to a state to be better assimilated and processed by your body. Your hands have photoreceptors in them, just like your eyes do, and they can literally pick up and emit light out of them. So when you focus your mind on only emitting good things through the power of your hands and your heart into your food, you can use this energy to program your food to boost your health, general wellness, and actually manifest what you want, because you're creating that intention within your body and you're putting it into the food. Now, there's a very scientific reason why you can do this. You see, almost everything in this world contains water. Plants and animals, the food we eat, and yes, as I mentioned to it before, even you. And just as you can program your subconscious, you can also program the food that you eat and the water that you drink with positive expressions of what you need to actually create your desire. You see, let me explain. As I briefly shared with you before, Dr. Masaru Emoto conducted studies that showed varied effects of different thoughts, prayers, and vibrations on water molecules. In short, his experiment provided visual and scientific proof that human consciousness has an effect on the molecular structure of water. So here you can see the beautiful effects of the words peace and angel and the song Imagine by John Lennon versus the shocking effects of the words you fool and you disgust me. You can imagine the effects of these words, both positive and negative, upon your body. Every single thing that you eat is comprised of some portion of water. For example, here are the average water contents of some popular fruits and vegetables. Apples, 84% water. Cantaloupes, 90% water. Blueberries, 85% water. Oranges, 87% water. Broccoli, 40% water. Cucumber, 50% water. Spinach, 26%. As you can see, programming your food with positive expressions and intentions provides a healthy boost to creating what you desire on both a physical and conscious level. The water molecules from your programmed food combined with salt, as I'll talk about in just a minute, gets absorbed directly into your cells. So you are literally programming every cell in your body with positive ammunition to get what you want. Do you see how this is starting to make sense? Everything down to the water that you drink can be programmed with some kind of intention. Now, I actually take my water bottle and I put it on top of the Sri Yantra. Now, all of you have probably received a gift by now of the Sri Yantra, the one that I sent you, the plate, and you can put your water on that Sri Yantra and charge your water with the Sri Yantra. And I'll get more into this in just a second. You see, water and salt often work hand in hand. Our bodies have an essential need for both. Salt is considered public enemy number one these days, but this reputation is based on the harmful effects of processed table salt, where the sodium becomes hard and doesn't get assimilated by our bodies in a beneficial way. However, the truth is, you can't function without salt. You see, salt combines with the molecular structure of water and aids your body in digestion, absorption, and the assimilation process. So you can't digest food without it. Your heart can't function. Your adrenal glands can't function. Your liver can't function. Your kidneys can't function. Look, sodium is even a major piece to circulating your blood plasma and tissue fluids. In fact, if you really give this some thought, you were born in a salty solution, your mother's amniotic fluid. This is probably the best biological argument and proof that you actually have a cellular structure that's enhanced by salt. But the benefits of good salt doesn't stop there. You notice I emphasize good salt. See, adding good salts like Himalayan rock salt or some organic sea salts, those are all good. And so when you add that salt to water and then program it like I just mentioned, it can actually promote a higher state of consciousness. Now, like I said before, I take a glass of water, I'll put a pinch of Himalayan salt or some other salt in there, and I will put it on the shantra, and I'll chant to it, or I'll meditate to it, and I'll just send loving energy into the water, and I project myself into the water as well. Again, it's important to remember that I'm talking about good salt here, pure Himalayan, or even Celtic salts. Taking refined or iodized salt is not the answer. This will promote calcification and general breakdown of your cellular tissues. So let's get down to the actual programming. Programming has clearly always been an interest and now a passion in my life. It started with computers and now I've moved on to my mind, my body, and my consciousness, right? There are many different ways you can program your food and water. As I mentioned before, you can do this with your mind, you can do it with your hands, you can do it with your heart. You have to project yourself into that water and put that intention into the water and just put your hands over it and then picture the light almost coming out of your hands and programming that water and put it over the shantra, and you can do lots of powerful things. You can project what you want to create into the food, which gets programmed into the water or gets programmed into the salt, and then you take that and that goes into your cells. Now, as I talked about this before, micro and macrocosms, right? We're all one and the same. We're kind of like this loop. We're kind of like this cycle. And so we are nothing but the universe, and the universe is nothing but us. We are a part of it all. So when you can picture your intention and your ideas going into the salt and into the water, and then you're taking it and putting it back into your cells, what do you think is going to start happening? It's really, really cool. Another powerful way is to chant mantras or intentions over your salt water or food to literally encode it with healing, stress-reducing, or specific creation-boosting energy. Now, this can be from your voice, or it could be a YouTube video, or it can be anything, but you're programming that with the vibration. The physical vibrations created from chanting mantras and good intentions directly programs your food and water. You see, Sanskrit mantras are particularly powerful, as Sanskrit has a unique sound vibration that resonates with the microcosm of our bodies and the macrocosm of the universe. In essence, chanting Sanskrit has the power to connect us to the subtle energies of the cosmos of our being. These powerful sound vibrations help to release stress, calm your emotions, heal your body, and focus your mind. Specific mantras can also dispel negative energies and draw positive energies into your life. Practicing this not only programs your food and water, it also simultaneously benefits your body through direct sound vibrations that you learned about in level 5. It is important to note that chanting and programming your food all comes down to energy, not religion. These Sanskrit mantras have been shown to help your endocrine system and regulate and relax your entire body. In neurological studies conducted at Moscow University in the late 1980s, they used EEG machines to reveal that different mantras trigger the often inactive right hemisphere of the brain that is responsible for creativity and intuition. As we've talked about in the previous levels, your individual frequency or sound is powerful, and you can project that out and send it into the collective vibration of the universe. The ancient Hindu people had the saying, Nada Brahma, which means the whole universe was created from the energy of sound. The word nada comes from the Sanskrit root nad, which means to flow. The meaning of nada is the process or stream of consciousness. So generally speaking, the word nada means sound. Mantras, in their purest forms, are a manifestation of nada. Ordinary sounds are the most tangible manifestation of nada. These are the sounds that you hear every single day. They are the vibrations that hit your eardrums coming into you from daily surroundings. After you experience these ordinary sounds through your senses, you can then become conscious of mental sounds. These are the sounds you can hear in your mind. Their frequency and strength is dependent on your mental and physical state. For instance, it's easier to perceive these sounds when you're in a relaxed state of mind. As you go deeper into nada, you can eventually reach the astral sound. This sound is found in your inner self and appears in visual form. For example, the sounds and visuals you experience in your dreams, created by your pineal gland, belong to this plane. So take a moment right now to once again put your personal frequency and vibration to work. I would like you to revisit the exercise on mantras in level 5 and choose the mantra or mantras that will most effectively clear the blockages or create ease around you from what you want to create. For example, if you're experiencing blockages around abundance, choose the mantra that focuses on great abundance and wealth. Or if you're craving good health, choose the health or health and happiness mantra. Next, I want you to program your food and salt water with the mantra or mantras you have chosen every single day. I also want you to hold that intention in your mind. Now, if you have your own mantra, you can use your own mantra as well. If you have something else that's just a positive affirmation, you can use that as well. But once you start doing this, I want you to set that intention and program that water. I want you to capture all of your thoughts and feelings and observations inside of your project book on a daily or weekly basis. It will truly be an amazing thing for you to experience this. How are you feeling after eating or drinking your mantra-programmed foods and drinks? What differences are you noticing? What changes have occurred for you mentally and or physically? Keep up this practice on a daily basis to see and feel the greatest results. It's at this level that you'll be able to truly manipulate your reality.